Alright, we're looking at the distance formula right now. And our distance formula is the distance is equal to the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. And it looks like a fairly complicated equation, but it's not so bad whenever we're still dealing with these. We've done these with our slope and we've done these with our midpoint. We're just going to label these. This one I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay? Alright, now this one says x2 minus x1. So I've got my x2, which is 7. So I'm just going to rewrite this thing here. Let's see. So I've got in parentheses, I've got 7 minus x1 is negative 5. Negative 5. All of that's going to be squared. Plus y2 is negative 6. Minus 3 squared. Alright. 7 minus negative 5, we've got to do, this is our PEMDAS, so we've got to do order of operations first, whatever's inside the parentheses first. 7 minus negative 5 would give me 12. So now we're going to simplify this just a little bit further. 7 minus negative 5 is 12, so I've got 12 squared plus negative 6 minus 3 is going to put me at a negative 9. Negative 9 squared. Alright, now we go down a little bit further. 12 squared is 144, plus 9 squared is going to put me at 80, negative 9 squared is 81. So all that is 144 plus 81 is 225. This is going to be equal to the square root of 225. And I know that the square root of 225 is a perfect square. It is a perfect square. 225 is 15. So my distance on that one is 15. Alright? Now, we're going to do one that's just a little bit more complicated, only because it doesn't come out to be a perfect square. So I'm going to erase this portion here. I'm going to leave the distance formula up. And on this one, I'm going to use negative 7, negative 6, negative 1, negative 3. Okay? Same thing. I'm going to label these x1, y1, x2, y2. Alright, now I'm going to simply plug these in. This is going to be the square root of negative 1 minus negative 7, negative 7. All of that's going to be squared, plus y2 is negative 3. This one has a lot of negatives in it. Minus negative 6. And all that's going to be squared. Okay, so now I've got negative 1 minus negative 7, and that's going to put me at negative 1 plus 8. Negative 1 plus 8 would be 7. 7 squared. On this one I've got negative 3 minus negative 6, that's going to give me a positive 6. Negative 3 plus 6 is going to be 3. Plus 3 squared. Okay. That there will equal 7 squared is 49. So we're going to go 49 plus 3 squared would be 9. So now I'm dealing with the square root of 58. Now, unfortunately on this one it's not a perfect square, so I'm going to have to do all of my factors on this one to determine what I can pull out of it. So 58, I know that I know I can factor out a 2. This is going to be a 2 and a 29. That didn't work.